Hi, I've got a problem with my DYSON V6 Animal. I've got a couple of simple tools here, micro Phillips and a multimeter, and in this video I'm going to try and show you very quickly how to repair it. Okay, so I have here the DYSON V6 Animal. Given up the ghost. When I pull the trigger, I'm getting nothing. When I put it on the charger, I get a blue flash if I wiggle the charger, but it's not staying on. So I just need to strip this all apart. I'm going to have a quick look and just see if we've got continuity through the motor. Going to check that first. Hopefully using the multimeter, and then I shall do take the battery component off here, and then pop the battery out, and we can check the continuity of the battery as well, and then hopefully from that we'll know if either the charger is not working, the battery is not working, or the actual motor and the circuitry in here is gone. So let's see how we get on. And there is a second screw just in here at a 45-degree angle, which has been designed by DYSON to make it easy enough to get to. Okay, so what we have now is the battery pack itself, and the motor and the pull trigger, which is I don't know if you can see in here, it's a push button. So quite simply, when you depress the trigger, what you're doing is activating the power on the battery here. Now, for what it's worth, I can see I'm getting the blue LED. Look, you see that? Now, we didn't have that before, so I'm wondering what I'm going to check first is the continuity on the battery. It's making me think the switch may be out. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, when I depress the trigger, that is actually giving me a read of 24 volts. So that is one very healthy battery. 21.6 volt is the rating, and it's coming in at 24, so there's nothing wrong with the battery, which is possibly good, possibly bad. So what we're going to do now is flick over audio and check the continuity on the hoover. Okay, so put this on one and this onto the other. So we've got continuity through the motor. So according to this, we have a good battery. We have a good connection. So I'm wondering if the trigger is the problem. And that's what I'm going to check right now. Okay. So the trigger, when I opened this, there was some rubbish fell out, and I believe the trigger wasn't depressing fully enough to engage the battery trigger. So now we have a fixed and repaired DYSON V6 monster. Pop that back together, pop the bottom on. So put the screws back in and it's fixed. So just be aware it wasn't the charge point, it wasn't the continuity in the motor, but the trigger was faulty. And this is the same for, the principle would be the same for a lot of different Dysons. Okay.